Hello, I'm Noel Cheer.
We interrupt this broadcast bringing news of an alien invasion. A few moments ago, Earth was invaded by supernatural beings from outer space.
We go now to our reporter Brittany in Wellington, where alien spacecraft have landed near the Houses of Parliament. What can you tell us, Brittany?
Thank you, Tom. This is Brittany reporting live from Lantern Key, where alien invaders are causing chaos, confusion, havoc and pandemonium. There is widespread panic in the streets this morning as the people of New Zealand wake to find alien spacecraft has descended on the capital. There are also reports of alien agents throughout the towns and cities of New Zealand. Some reports suggest that they could even be disguised as the person next to you. While it is unclear if we're actually under attack, these alien beings seem capable of destroying the country and our planet unless we give them what they want without hesitation. While it seems they will not take no for an answer, and humankind will never be the same again unless we resolve the situation. One thing that everybody should know is that there is...
Brittany, are you there? Brittany, we appear to have lost our transmission. And now, in a Channel 28 News exclusive, an alien agent has taken over our television studio to issue a demand to the people of Earth. Standing by in our studio now is Levi. What's the atmosphere like down there, Levi?
Yes, Diane. This terrifying alien thing broke into our studio. Next minute, they said, "Give us your studio or else." So we said, "I don't like the aliens you're bringing to the studio. Shouty alien, punchy alien, hitting on everyone's messes alien." But we said, "Sure, bro." However, the atmosphere down here is very tense as we wait on the demand of these super beings, which will decide the fate of the human race. What we can tell you is that these alien creatures act really bad and smell really awful, like a mixture of moldy cheese and burnt rubber. And they have terrible manners. Now, it looks like the alien spokesman is about to address humanity through a special translating device.
People of Earth, listen carefully. We superior beings of our planet Zergon from the galaxy your mother demands. Your puny humans, the following things in no particular order.
Number 1, we want your channels. Number 2, we want your fried chicken. Number 3, we want your chihuahuas. If you do not give us these things as soon as possible, we will destroy you with our annoying teenagers that will beat down. They will blast their alien dubstep to every corner of the planet.
You have 3 days. That is all.
Well, there you have it, the demands of the alien race upon which our lives depend. Are these demands reasonable? Is this the end of the human race? And how can we live without fried chicken? We'd like to hear your opinion. What does this terrifying event mean to you? Have you had a close encounter with an alien being? What are your thoughts on our imminent demise?
Email us at www.worldwithoutchickenchannels all one word. And now, the New Zealand government is preparing to issue a statement.
Apparently, officials are saying that the alien invasion began here because New Zealand is the first country on Earth to greet the sun each morning, the first to begin each calendar day, and the holder of the Webb Ellis Cup. These space invaders, it seems, are on a schedule, and so the world is watching and waiting to see what happens. The way events unfold here in New Zealand will have a big impact on the entire planet. One false move by our government could doom the entire human race and threaten our Chihuahua friends. So, with such pressure on her shoulders, the New Zealand Prime Minister is about to greet the media.
On location on the steps of Parliament is parliamentary reporter Chuck. We go to him now. Chuck, what's the atmosphere like down there?
Thanks, Diane. Well, crowds of people are wandering around, mainly early morning commuters and people stumbling home from clubbing. They seem confused, a bit sleepy. I don't think they have any idea what's happened.
Wake up, people! Be afraid! Be very afraid!
Wait, now I think I see the Prime Minister. Yes, here she comes now to address the nation.
Tēnā koutou katoa, people of New Zealand, this is your Prime Minister. I would like to appeal to each one of you to remain calm. It is extremely important that we do our best to make these powerful space aliens welcome and display all friendly, welcoming qualities that define us as Kiwis. We will be holding an official pōwhiri later today, and I'll personally invite the alien leaders to join me for a kapa. By showing off Kiwi hospitality such as fish and chips, LMPs, and pavlovas, we'll encourage them to move on and to destroy Australia. A government helpline has been set up to give advice on what to do if you encounter one of these alien beings. We think the best thing to do is do nothing much, such as hold your breath, smile in a friendly manner, then run away very quickly. This information is also available on the government website. Go to www.lmp-pavlovas.govt.nz. Please go about your business as usual. The buses will still be running, the rubbish will still be picked up, the economy will still be chugging along. That is all.
Well, there we have it. Thank you, Prime Minister, for those words of wisdom, which are bound to stop people from panicking, rioting, and looting. An alien agent has the potential to unite the world as one, or it could destroy us all. And we at home already have some interesting feedback on our alien invasion, who have some pretty strong opinions on something. Go, Ashwin.
Most of them against the alien invasion. James of Queenstown wrote, "We need to smash these cheesy smelling, chihuahua munching, fried chicken fanatics."
And Bolo from GI says, "I'd rather die than lose my chandles."
So, these hostile aliens are making demands on the people of Earth. We have 3 days to give them what they want, or we will all be blasted with alien dubstep.
My question is, where to from here? What do we know about these alien beings, and can we afford to ignore them? We need to internalize this really complicated situation in our heads, and where's the safest place for me to hide after this news broadcast? We look forward to hearing more of your views on these or other matters. And to help us answer these rather tricky questions, we have a panel of alien experts in the studio to discuss this alien invasion and what you at home can do about it. Introducing Dr. He, a scientist in extraterrestrial experiences, a woman who has been previously abducted by aliens, and Tina, a Chihuahua fanatic. Can you hear me there? What are we going to do?
Well, I think the first thing we should be doing is lure all the aliens into a central location by making a mountain of chandles on top of chicken with a chihuahua on top.
Obviously, that is completely foolish, faulty, and flawed. What we should really be doing is quite simple, actually. All we need to do, shoot them like the possums they are, because that's all they deserve. They're just slimy. You don't want them experimenting on you. No.
You two are dim-witted bumpkins, and you're wrong. And I tell you, what we should be doing is protect our chihuahuas at all costs, even if it means the end of the human race.
What? What's so special about chihuahuas?
So much for the opinions of the experts. Are they right? Who can tell? I guess we'll find out soon enough.
In the meantime, let's have a look at the havoc and mayhem that is happening up and down the country with Coney. What's been happening, Coney?
Thank you, Tom. Let's have a look at the chaos and mayhem that's happening out there. Starting in the far north, there are reports of the alien creatures chasing sheep around the paddocks, and downtown Kaitaia has been overrun by the frightened flocks.
In Auckland, there's a scene of fear and outrage at the aliens' attempt to knock over the Sky Tower and use it as a space antenna for their ships. The City Council has asked the public to keep away from the downtown area.
A cluster of invaders have been seen swimming in the boiling mud pools of Rotorua and showering under the hot geysers. Locals say they are very rude tourists, but are unaware of any unusual alien smell. Hawke's Bay wineries have become the focus of some curious space invaders who have been seen guzzling vats of wine and passing out in the vineyards, where toxic alien vomit has been cordoned off by the police. The Wellington Railway Station and central bus terminals have become an alien transit lounge where they can relax after a long space flight and get used to Earth's atmosphere and refresh themselves in preparation for killing us all and eating our fried chicken. There may be some disruption to the train and bus services.
In the top of the South Island, people in Kaikoura are appealing to the local whale population for support, believing that their size and intelligence could save us all. Little progress has been made so far due to the language barrier. Meanwhile, confusion reigns in Canterbury, where some alien invaders have approached the regional cow community, seeking an alliance based on the fact that both parties have 4 stomachs. Nothing official has been announced so far.
And finally, in Dunedin, several creatures have been spotted at Spate's Beer Factory, the Cadbury Chocolate Factory, and Greg's Coffee Factory. The aliens are said to be extremely unstable and should not be approached.
I'm going to go hide in my basement, so it's back to the news desk with Tom and Diane. How are you two going to spend your last days?
Thanks, Coney. I'm going to make myself a cuppa and head to Mount Cook.
And I'm going to Hamilton because no one goes there anyways. Meanwhile, stay tuned for updates and live reports as they come in. If you would like to keep up with our probable demise on our webcam, just log on to our webpage and click on TV Studio/alien evaporation.
Goodbye, everyone, and may these terrifying, strange, and foul-smelling alien beings have mercy on us all. From the whole team at Channel 28 News.